Hello, welcome to Simple Math. In this video, I will explain an exercise about square difference. This is a type of factorization, and the instruction is the same, factorize. Okay, how do we factorize this? If you see, there is not a common factor, because there is not a number that we can divide both or a letter that is common. It's not, of course, is not common factor by grouping because for common factor by grouping we need at least 4 terms, and here we have 2. So the next case we analyze is square difference. How do we solve a square difference? Very easy. If you see, 49 is a square number. Square number is a number that we can get at square roots or that has a square root. What happened with 100? 100 is also a square number. Why? Because it comes from 10 times 10. So 100 is a number that we can get a square root from. Yes? If you see what happened with the letters, y exponent 2, it has a square root, which is y, because it's 1 times y, and exponent 12 also has a square root, and x exponent 16 also has a square root. So if you see the first term complete, the first term complete has 4 square roots, and the second term also has square roots as a whole, right? So the first step is to identify if the first term has a square root and the second one as well. If that happens, this is the formula, or this is the way we solve square difference. Step number 1, we open 2 parentheses. So I'm going to open 2 parentheses. Give me a while. I'll open 2 parentheses. This is the first parenthesis, yes, and this is going to be my second parenthesis. In one parenthesis, I write plus, and in the other one, I write minus. Or in the first one, I write minus, and in the next one, I write plus. It does not matter. So I will do it like the first one with plus, and the second one with minus, or vice versa. It's up to you. Step number 2, so step number 1, write 2 parentheses. The step number 2 is write a positive sign in one of the parentheses and write a negative sign in the other parentheses. Step number 3, get the square root of each term. So what is the square root of this? The square root of the first term is 7. Yes, look, this is 7. The square root of 49 is 7. The square root of y exponent 2 is y. The square root of n exponent 12 is n exponent 6. Why 6? Because n exponent 6 times n exponent 6 is n exponent 12. So what is the square root of 100? The square root of 100 is 10. Why? Because 10 times 10 is 100. And what is the square root of x exponent 16? Is x exponent 8. Yes? What is the next step? To write this inside the first parenthesis, with this inside the first parenthesis, and do the same thing in the second parenthesis. So write this in both parentheses, and that's it. The exercise is going to be over. You see? It's very simple. So in the first parenthesis, I have 7y n exponent 6, and then in that order, right? Keep the order. And plus 10 exponent 8, and then I do the same thing in the next parenthesis with the same things. This is 7y n exponent 6 and 10x exponent 8. And that's all. That's the answer of the exercise. If you see, between the 2 parentheses, there is a multiplication sign. Okay, thanks for watching Simple Math, and I expect you have understood a little bit about square difference. Again, thanks for watching my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.